Hey, welcome back. A few days ago, the new Nintendo Switch 2 was officially announced. It's set to make Nintendo gaming even more fun and immersive, thanks to better performance, new features, and exclusive upcoming titles. So naturally, the big question is, does it still make sense to buy a Nintendo Switch Lite today? Is its compact design still enough to guarantee a fun experience? Especially when you consider the Switch 2's launch price of around $450, compared to just about $200 for the Lite. This is actually the console I've been borrowing from my sister for a while now, and despite the years it's proven to be a solid and reliable little machine. And most importantly, it still manages to deliver that classic, joyful Nintendo experience. But there are definitely some important limitations you should know about, so it might not be the right choice for everyone. Alright, so follow me closely, and as always, I'll break it all down for you, quickly and clearly, because hey, we don't have all day. Let's go. First things first, the Nintendo Switch Lite is the smallest model in the entire Switch lineup. It's a single-body console, meaning you don't have detachable Joy-Cons like the other, newer models. This means you can't play those popular motion control games or enjoy certain multiplayer experiences with friends. So yeah, that's definitely a downside. Another thing to consider is that you can't connect it to your TV. No big screen gaming like you'd get with the standard Switch or the OLED version. Another potential drawback. But hold on. These limitations might actually be advantages in disguise, and I'll tell you why. Because it's so compact, it's super convenient to carry around. Perfect for travel, tossing in your backpack, or gaming on the train. Everything you need is packed into this small little tablet. It has all the essential buttons and joysticks, including the headphone jack, a slot for physical game cartridges, built-in speakers. Basically, all you need to just sit and play comfortably. All of that is built around a 5.5-inch screen that really lets you get into your games. To be honest, the resolution isn't top tier by today's standards, but overall, the quality's good with bright colors. And yes, it's a touchscreen, so navigating menus is quick and easy. So now that we've established that despite its size, it still offers a solid gaming experience, here's one key detail. It still supports the vast majority of Nintendo games. Sure, there are a few titles it doesn't support, but overall, you're free to explore and play whatever you like. On the Nintendo eShop, you'll find a massive library of games to buy, download, and keep. And hey, if one day you decide to upgrade to the Switch 2, you'll still be able to reuse many of those titles, just something to keep in mind. Among the available games, you can grab big names like Zelda, Super Mario, Fortnite, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, or even classic NES and Game Boy titles through Nintendo Switch Online, and a ton more. In short, the variety is huge. And here's something you might not expect. The processor power in the Lite is actually the same as the standard Switch and the OLED model. That means smooth gameplay, quick loading times, and no lag. You can also play local multiplayer with up to 8 players, or go online in compatible titles. Only real drawback, the internal storage is just 32 GB. But no worries, you can easily expand it with a microSD card. One last important thing, since it's so compact, of course the battery isn't massive. But it'll still give you around 3 to 4 hours of continuous gaming on a single charge, which is more than enough to cover your daily commute, whether it's to school, work, or just out and about. So now we can finally answer the big question. Is it still worth buying the Nintendo Switch Lite in 2025? And who is it really for? Personally, I think the answer is yes. It still makes a lot of sense. As you've seen, it's a complete, updated console that still delivers that great Nintendo experience. Thanks to its compact size, I think it's perfect for anyone looking for something practical, light, and easy to carry around in a bag, or even just in your hand on the go. And when you consider the price and everything it offers, honestly, I don't think there are many real alternatives out there. But hey, correct me if I'm wrong. It's pretty hard to find something that offers this much for just under $200. And before I go, let me throw in a few more helpful details that might make a difference in your decision. The Switch Lite is compatible with tons of Nintendo accessories, like cases and screen protectors, and you'll find a wide range of them online at various price points. I also think it's a great choice as a gift, maybe for kids, or for anyone who just wants to have some fun without expecting anything too fancy. It's easy to use, lightweight, and tough. And if you want to save even more, just know that in the used market, you can often find them for under $150, making it even more affordable. In the end, If you're willing to give up a few features, you can still enjoy the full Nintendo experience without breaking the bank. Of course, the new Nintendo Switch 2 brings more advanced features, better graphics, more power, 4K support on TVs, built-in game chat, and even new exclusive titles like Super Mario Kart World, which probably won't be available on the older consoles. So yeah, it's important to weigh what you might be giving up and what matters most to you. Also keep in mind, the Switch 2 launches in June, and from what I've heard, stock might be limited in the first few months. So you could end up waiting a while before you can actually get your hands on one. And that's it. I think I've given you all the main info. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Would you still buy the Switch Lite today? Or would you rather wait for the new one? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like to show your support and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tech updates. See you in the next one.